Hello everyone, this is Buddy Binks and welcome to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode, we were finishing off the investigation portion and we were chasing after our badge because the monkey had stolen it. But we got it back and then we started the trial and we were learning more about the case from Gumshoe. And of course, Francisca was very bitter about her loss in the last trial. So let's continue on. Okay, so let's ask about the contents. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
What? In that big old thing?
Bottle? What is that, detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Seriously?
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box?
There was only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning?
Interesting. Okay. Cause of death was... We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's press this again. So we can ask another question. Let's ask about the box itself. This wooden box, you figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right?
Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron.
Iron plating? Why do you think it's lined with iron?
I figure they just did it to... Ah! Ouch!
I think we could all do without your guesses, detective.
Why are you interrupting him?
Stick to what little you actually know.
Sorry.
Jeez, lady, what's your problem?
Suffice it to say, the box is really heavy.
Much better. You may continue on, detective.
Okay. I don't think we need to know about the lock, do we? Might as well. Let's just ask about the lock just to be thorough. You said the box was locked. How exactly was it locked?
Well, it had quite a sturdy lock on it. It took quite a bit to open that bad boy up.
So, when you found the box, it was locked, correct?
Yes, it was. Some of the forensics team took it back to the precinct to crack it open.
I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe.
Okay, that wasn't that important. Alright, so let's ask about this now. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Santa Gumshoe again.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Eh? I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Aww.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well.
Of course he will. Oh my god. Abuse!
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
Such a... this is gonna be fun. My full name is Triloquist. I'm employed as an opera tenor.
Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That road must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer.
Maybe you don't believe me? Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Please don't. I ain't gonna sing for you. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? Oh my gosh.
It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak, as usual.
Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. Dang, man. He's savage. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling will help. Is that why you're always doing that? You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about... Ouch!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed.
I bet she whipped him a bunch of times when she was trying to question him. She finally gave up. She's like, you have outlived my whip. I'll let you be. Such a sassy puppet. So sassy. I love it. What you witnessed. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. Ooh, that looks spooky. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal.
Why is that?
He has absolute proof.
Silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
Didn't know about that until now.
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Oh, snap.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Don't be patting her on the back just yet. Sheesh.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. Alright. Let's question this fool. This part is over. I left the tent with the stooge and the clown. The lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. ¿Por qué? What did you do then?
I went over to the plaza to do some thinking.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Exactly. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house have been a better idea? Mr. Phoenix White, I think you should leave the thinking. Oh my god, she just messed me up. I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. But I'm a good thunker. What? Thunker? Don't you mean thinker? What? Phoenix! Why you remind me of Pharaoh right now? I don't know. He would totally say that. At least my teachers always said I was. Phoenix, come on now. Okay, that's when you saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions.
Okay. There's only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Are you sure he's the only one? You saw Max, and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this?
Of course there is, right?
Ooh. There's no proof it was Max? Ben only saw Max? Ooh. This one. I don't know. Wait a second. There's no proof that the witness saw Maximilian Galactica.
Hey, you still don't get it, do you? I saw what I saw. It was Max's three-piece joke of a costume.
What?
Alright, let's say it all together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you.
I think you should study up on your celebrities, Mr. Wright.
Great, I'm getting shut down by a toy. But no, that's not where I was going with. Please, magic what way? Only one heading that way. That would not be. Okay, let's go through this again. I guess that was the other one, but
No.
I'm sorry. Ben only saw Max. That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Oh, I get it now. I was thinking ahead. I wish I didn't do that sometimes. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
Of course. The victim! How did he get there?
That's the victim.
That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Aha!
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness.
Could have seen him. Oh. Darn it, the way they cut off that sentence.
Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Ugh, darn it.
I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right. Darn it! No! Use your brains, y'all.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Ben equals Trilo. Why can't you guys understand that? Okay, let's go. He shut up and took Magic Boy away. Okay, let's see. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone? What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix right. We can all do without your half-handed theories.
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Only one person he would wait for would be his lovely Regina. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. What? You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? How is your head back on your body? I don't understand. You exploded. What the heck?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Why you gotta mention the fact that he's stiff? Why? Game, stop it. I see you. You stop that right now. Nasty. Alright. He's like, really, Judge? There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah! Ooh, I like this music.
That makes perfect sense.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
No. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. Ow!
There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Oh, that was the Ben. I did it in Trilo's voice. So he said, Bane. Maybe he did Trilo's voice. That would be funny.
Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Where were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was. I was waiting to propose to her.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, no.
You were what? Waiting to propose to a 16-year-old girl?
I'm sorry. That's so messed up. Yeah. Arrest him. He's a pedophile. Arrest him. Go to jail.
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain!
Oh, God. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Yeah?
Yeah. She's right about that. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. Oh, God. We're gonna deal with this crap in the next episode, guys. I can't. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!